Alright, we're back. Just a quick little break there. Refill my water and stretch. Research plus branches on only Flak is extraordinary as is. Yeah, this has been fun and we're doing pretty... We have a pretty strong build for having only Flak guns for sure. Hopefully karma, we get some karma justice and the RNG swings in our favor a little bit because I think we've been getting boned on all of these floors. Like all of these branches have been just like useless to us. And getting extension, Armory Lab, and Zerov, like the 4 main branches we wanted to see before research, all in one floor, and then getting screwed on that extension like that. This extension could have been a lot better if we got A7 on the left, if that energy cycler wasn't there, if we didn't get hit by like 3 assaults at once after fighting the behemoths, if we got any allies to bring to them. We entered it on pretty low alert, so it's pretty crazy how poorly that went. I guess when you're using only flat guns and you don't get launchers or EM or other guns that are just better than flat guns, that there's more variance there. So I probably didn't really consider how things could have gone poorly like that. But I don't think it's that bad. That was kind of a... If we had launchers, that probably would have been easier. And honestly, if we just had more flak guns in our inventory, we would be fine. Just the fact that we're like really low on flak guns and we didn't have enough to carry us through is a problem. If we get an NC coupler, I can probably get a machinist to repair our weapons and weapon shielding. That would be pretty sweet. So that's another thing we can do. We're really looking for repair stations and fabricators here. And yeah, we're going to want NC couplers too. I'm really curious what branches we have here. In particular, whether S7 is on this map. We already saw Armory, so it's going to be either quarantine or testing off of this one. Assimilated machinist will repair integrity to half full. So these flat guns will go from 7 to 70. Oh, there's a garrison. Some NC couplers. Come on. May as well equip this stuff. This is either an NC or a sentry coupler. Oh wait, there's an NC coupler, so this one's sentry. May as well hold on to that. Do I equip this coupler right away for the jamming aspect? I think we do. Hey, that's an early squad. Must spawn protection. Doesn't exist. Bring it on. Where does this recycler come from? Wait, he took my improved heavy treads? I thought I put them on my inventory. Whoops. Were those the beat up ones? Hang on. No, I actually need those. That came out of nowhere. I think I need to kill him real quick. Yeah, we need those treads. That's fine. I was actually gonna have to turn that off. I don't really have anything else to put on for the time being. What does this UQR in the volley window mean? Never noticed that before. All right. Oh, we made a mess. We need armor as well. Terminal, huh? Slap on our hacking suite. Go to work. YOLO experimental biometal heavy treads. We have 10% machine index and 22% terminal index and 17% fabricator index. Do we just roll for fabricator index? I think terminal's more important. I guess I can't do either here. You know what? With that spread of items, I was supposed to put on the system shield too, wasn't I? That was a misplay. Uh-oh. I wish I could have stayed in the corridor and shot straight up at these guys, but they were all able to shoot me from outside of it, so I have to go here and kill them one at a time, I think. Might be worth saving the system shield. I would leave both equipped for now, but yeah, we'll definitely want those for the fabricators. I think there's going to be only 2 or 3 fabricators on this map, so we definitely want to get as much mileage as possible. Wait, was there no guy there? Whoops. Come here, dude. Where's he going? Impulse thruster array. Oh! Those are pretty good. I'll grab a couple since I have a lot of inventory slots. Ooh, my plasma cannon's almost gone. I can't keep this on. I wasn't paying attention to that. Particle reactor is an upgrade. Alright. Let's throw on the system shield. We gotta get hacking mileage as much as we can here. We dropped from 80 to 66. Detection chance. Would plasma cutting hackware off operators be viable at this floor level? I'm treating plasma cutters as a weapon that I can't use since it does damage. Flak guns are pretty much as good though, since we have the salvage charting computer. We get a lot of plus salvage just from the flak guns. I think we want branch access points here. Probably not that badly. Is there a garrison right there? I don't know where that guy came from. Probably just another random patrol. Damn, we lost a lot of parts. 4 mass prototype device. I should look that up. That could be experimental shield generators, improved particle accelerator, system purifiers. Those are all quite good. Those 3 in particular are rating 8 prototypes, which are pretty unlikely here. Those are effective rating 9, and the base level of this floor is 8. I guess that's not terribly unlikely. We should take this. Where do I start? Bottom left? Yeah. Prototype processor. That could be a few good things. 15 mass utility. Is that an advanced force field? Improved remote force field. Do not want. Another advanced shield generator? These things are all over the place now. Enhanced force lance. That's a pretty good digging tool. Does that get the reinforced barriers on this floor? They would be double wall armor, which is 64. 65, but so much variance. I'd have to poke the wall like 50 times. I think we might stick to the variable charge gun for that. Oh, there's a fabricator. Level 2. Flak guns, yes! Here we go. Alright, let's enter this garrison room in such a way that we don't make a path where enemies can shoot the fabricator. That sentry is a little yikes. Actually, I have a sentry coupler. Oh yeah, we could close it from behind. I think we could get to this guy first. Do I want to do like a watcher route hack on this guy? No, I think we gotta save our charges. Probably purge alert when we can. Core analyzer? Nah, these are kind of bad. Oh, watch it, dude. Guy's gonna call for garrison reinforcements. No more NCs. Seal this up though. Hey, what up, Smugzug? How you doing, man? Uh-oh. More swarmers. Why are there so many guys out here? And why are they hopping? Quit the hopping. Oh my god, I just killed my own guy. That was the result of that volley. Oh, I think I killed one of the grunts too. I wonder if armor integrity analyzers work on your own guys. They probably do, don't they? Oh my god. Leave me in peace. Oh shoot, I'm out of matter. So you always carry a spare matter storage. Oh boy. Alright, sentry coupler comes off. Let's throw on the tractor beam for a moment. Is there anything down here we care about? Not in particular. Sentry did not drop armor, it looks like. Alright, let's go get our flat guns. Dude. Oh, maybe he was from that squad? Probably, right? Where did he hit? Heavy treads. Okay. All right, more flat guns. What we gotta see. More? Do we take a investigation for more flat guns? Our alert's getting a little high for that. I do have the advanced system shield now. I wonder if I get traced here. Usually. Maybe 60%, that feels like quite a bit. We're going for it. Okay. Do I start dropping these beat up flat guns? I think we drop one more shield gen. I have this high cap storage, I don't want to use it. If we found like a level 1 repair station, we could like repair so much stuff, I think. I'm trying to hold on to that stuff. Advanced signal interpreter is kind of valuable here. Once we're in exits. I have a prototype device and processor. Did I see a component analysis suite? Not lately, I guess. Okay, I think we do drop some of these flat guns then. Okay. Things are looking a little serviceable. This heavy armor is getting beat up as well, which is a problem. Oh, there's a repair station. Hold up. Ignore parts. Oh, snap. Oh, I missed. Ignore parts. Okay, we gotta fight this guy without hurting the repair station. How do we do that? Dude! Why you gotta do that? Did I go the wrong way? Was I supposed to go to the left? Oh man. That repair station was so clutch. Oh, research be like indeed. Alright, you're gonna get wrecked right here, dude. I did not appreciate that, my friend. Let me get out of the doorway. I should swap out this tractor beam for shield gen. There goes my armor. Guess who else has armor? This guy does. That's what you get for messing with my repair station. Jeez. Alright, we want the heavy armor plating. These treads are actually going to be pretty good. think that's all we can really make use of here. That advanced cooling system, I already have one. Oh, recalibrators. That will fix my weapon cycler. We're gonna hold on to that for a moment here. I should grab this reflective plating too. We really just need as much armor as we can. We're gonna actually go throw that on right now. You need to get lost. Ooh. No, 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 no. Okay, let's do this from here. You bugger off. Hey, you listening to me, dude? I said scram. Dude, our alert is climbing. Alright, matter refilled. I think we ditched these siege treads. They're pretty low integrity. We take these 2 sets of heavy treads. As long as damage numbers are truncated down, running siege plus reflective plus shield sounds good. Yeah, I think all that helps. Definitely keep the shield on when we can. Damage mitigation will help with the flak guns a lot. Now, I don't know if they get rounded down, iteratively, or I guess it would, because it's not like it stacks them up into 1% and then cuts it once, because they're the way the sources work. So it would cut down like 25% from the shield, then 25 from the reflective plating. So yeah, you can end up with the rounding getting another like 2 or 3 points usually. All math is integer arithmetic. Yeah, the manual actually details that part pretty well, I think. God, I can't believe that guy blew up this repair station. All right. I probably want to keep a backup high cap storage, actually. Do we YOLO these processors? I honestly don't think it's worth it. Unless I wanted to like really remove a bunch of my parts to mitigate risk. I don't think that's worth it. I have so much broken stuff we just need to repair. Tempted to ditch a power source so I can grab these treads. Maybe I do throw on the high cap for now. But then I don't have room for another combat utility. Okay. Dynamic insulation system, that can definitely get dropped. Ooh. Let me go ahead and throw on like the shield gen for now. Pick up the treads. Alright, we good. And actually, we need to throw on this recalibrator for a moment. Take it easy, introvert. Yeah, it's probably pretty late over there. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. And thank you for the good luck wishes there. Okay. Do I drop another flat gun? Heavy Plasma is going to get outclassed by Novas soon, but we don't have one yet. I can drop the Tractor Beam for now, actually. Those are pretty easy to find. Cool, so this can fix the Weapon Cycler, which will be awesome. Vocal Shield helps us a lot with Hunters. Okay, Weapon Cycler is fixed. I can dish the Recalibrator. Did you get lost? Tempted to pop open this conveyor. With my NC coupler to make him drop his stuff, not to actually attack it. But my NC charges are a little precious. So if I make him drop his inventory, that costs 3. Then I get 20, which is enough for 2 alert purges or like watch your route hacks or like other good hacks. But then this goes away. I don't have the signal jamming aspect, which I think is pretty valuable at the moment. So for that reason, I think we leave that guy, let that guy go. Also, hauler inventories are less valuable when you're constrained to not only one weapon type, but one weapon. So any weapons he drops are going to be worthless because he's not going to drop flat guns. And any utilities that are useful for anything other than kinetic weapons are kind of bad. So the pool of useful items is a little lower than it might be otherwise. 3-mass slashing weapon. That is not a nano sword. I know what that is, but I can't remember the name. There's another advanced weapon cycler and a fabricator. Combat linear gravjet. Oh boy, do we start transitioning into hover now? We're getting to the point where it's an option. Seems ambitious with so much alert, having used a bunch of fab matter already. I don't think I would fab these linear gravjets because we're not going to transition right this moment. I think I'm going to do a forced download though, and maybe we fab these later. Okay, it looks like we're not going to get that, so not for now. Yeah, it's a kind of niche little hack, but if you see something you like in a fabricator, forced download will give you the schematic if you succeed. And the force hacks automatically shut down the machine though and call it reinforcements. Oh yeah, it's way better than fabbing just to scanalyze. It's definitely one of the more niche hacks. Like, you probably don't even use that like every run or two, you know? It's every couple of runs you might run into something that it's nice to use on. Like, you can find, like, Herf cannons preloaded into fabricators on, like, -7. And stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. And that's, like, when I use that. Curious what this device is. Oh! Advanced force field. I think we just straight up use that over the shield gen. Well, we're gonna have trouble with the force field in one power slot for now. Now that we're finding force fields, though, I think that means we do evolve a power slot on the next evolution for sure. Can I manage to stash this and keep the shield gen while we're still only using one power slot? Which would be good because force fields tend to take a lot of attrition. This wouldn't last that long. But again, we're looking at what the heck can I drop in my inventory. And I don't know if I want to put on another high cap. Not while we're still using hackware, because we're trying to like rebuild here. So, did I just another flat gun? I think even if we find one repair station, it's unlikely that we repair all these, so they're pretty easy targets to drop, I think. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I dropped the flat gun. Okay. I got confused because my inventory was still full. I took this off into my inventory because I wanted to wear this one. And I do want the weapon cycler, and that's something I actually want to equip. There's a temptation to ditch the armor integrity analyzer and just hope we find another one. Although, this is really good for maintaining armor, which is going to be a problem for us, I think, because you can kill sentries and you don't do a lot of damage to their armor with it. I kind of want to keep that if we can. And the dream is to kill S7 guard and get heavy regen plating, or even get the regen lab and testing. So with all that in mind, what do I drop for another weapon cycler? I do think we want two. This decoy drone bay is becoming something we... No, we don't want to drop that. You know what? We ditched the focal shield. Actually, this is only -4 energy upkeep. I could stack that with the shield gen. Or just use it straight up instead when I'm fighting hunters. Which, hunters tend to be prolonged fights already, because flat guns are particularly bad at killing them. So they tend to make us run out of our energy. So focal shield's actually really good for them. Which leaves me scratching my head as to what to drop. I keep eyeing my power. Maybe we do that. Keep the higher integrity power. These are pretty close. Let's just keep the better power. I think the sentries are dropping particle reactors now. So hopefully we can maintain off of that. Alright, let's keep moving. Try and juke that guy for now. Oh yeah, we had programmers coming, we knew that. And I don't have damper plating on anymore. I think this guy should die pretty easily though. Our build should be pretty good against these guys. Yep. Damn, 3 integrity left. God, their gamma rifles would be so good on this build if we weren't playing flat guns only. High weapon slot builds, like 4, 5, 6 gamma rifles is incredible. I don't think these guys have anything else we care about. Actually, advanced remote data jack is an upgrade. It's a terminal. There's a scanalyzer. I think we take those treads too. We need more tread integrity. They don't slow us down that much. Wait, what am I scanalyzing? Oh, you know what? We have a processor in our inventory, don't we? Spectral analyzer. Those are pretty sweet. Not amazing with flat guns, because flat guns are only 16 range. They're usually really good on kinetic builds. But I do like that as like a middle ground between like using sensors on a build like this. Like you get more intelligence and awareness of what's around you, which is really nice. Alright, we'll take these. We only got 5 time units slower per move. It's not bad. Whoops. I'm getting hot. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything down there. Those treads are single slot. I don't think we care about them. Although they're probably like advanced biometal medium treads or something, which could be pretty sweet. I would need another single slot tread to actually use them though. Alright, take the better particle reactor. I'm getting a little low on matter. Damn, I was afraid of that. No engineer to bail me out with this wall either. Alright. I think we just siege up then. What's in our spare utility slot right now? The shield gen? It's probably what we want here. Actually, the weapon cycler is really tempting. I'm not ready to take anything off for the weapon cycler. I think this hackware is too valuable for us right now. At least when we're still wandering research without sensors with climbing alert. We need to be able to find a good terminal to find branch exits and to purge alert pronto. And hackware is going to help with that. Alright, can we kill this guy? Alright, I'm going to shoot this guy so we get the gunsling. Heck yeah. Instead of aiming past him. Aiming past him means you don't get gunslings. I assume. I don't know why you would get gunslings for not aiming at a bot. Is that everyone? Man, this build's kind of good still. Oh, man. Oh, that's the storage unit? Shoot, I dropped the tractor beam, didn't I? Gotta, like, walk to my matter. No schematics we can make use of. Branch access 16, purge threat 19. I think branch access is the most important thing for us. Oh boy, we got it. We're probably really close to this 1070. Yeah. Wow, how do we even miss that? Oh, you know what? We would have looked in there, except that duelist was walking down here, so I kind of walked around. Do we go straight to quarantine? While our build has like relatively high integrity, I think we might. I'm just gonna peek. I kill you? Dude, heck yeah. System backup and hacking suite. Okay, if we're going to quarantine... Oh, we got a repair station too. Okay, hold up. We have some disposable hackware to make use of this repair station. Okay, armor comes off. High cap. Pick up the armor. Stash the shield gen. Put on all that hackware. Oh shoot, I need the armor. That may have been a little premature, but I didn't have inventory space for any of that. Dude, if he hits the repair station, it's gonna be big sads. I don't want to come out here though, because I don't want to... This is a busy corridor. I think we kill him pretty fast. Ooh, you crit my treads off. That was mean. Okay, yeah, we killed him quickly. Yeah, that's some good heavy armor plating right there. This looks like a small one? Oh, sec level 1. 10% detection chance? We might be able to repair everything. What do we start with? Where's my improved weapon shielding? Down here? I think that's probably what we start with. We hide down here. Yo, things are coming together. This is the rebuild we dreamed of. Hiding down here to stay clear the door. During the repairs. Yeah, you keep that repair station clean, Mr. Surf. Oh yeah. This, when you have some decent defensive hackware and a repair station, you can like repair everything. You do this on like hack and fab builds all the time, which is easy to do because you don't have like alert issues to deal with too, unlike we're dealing with right now. But I think repairing all this is definitely worth dealing with an assault if it comes to that. And I feel like I shouldn't have said that. Because we are being forced to reckon with my statement. I think now that I have a lot of full integrity flak guns, we want to go with the weapon shielding again. We kind of have to wait for the assault. Okay, they're not coming that quickly. There's a chance I get to quarantine before the assault gets here. Pretty low chance. But a chance. So do I prematurely dispose of some hackware right now so I can put on armor? I think that is the correct move. We're not going to see any other terminals or anything by the time we get down here. Oh, you know what? I killed this operator. I was supposed to use my relay coupler to purge alert. This is fine though. We're bound to see operators in quarantine. And we're gonna get an alert purge when we enter quarantine. Another advanced force field, and it looks like we're gonna juke the assault. Oh man. Get me out of here. Oh, what? Why? Dude, where does this spawn? We're right next to a garrison too. This is the spawn that Kazrati got the other day. I think he spawned... No, it was a terminal with an operator and then a 3-pack of sentries. This is worse. Oh no! What is this? Hunters is like the worst thing. God, and the garrison's gonna call reinforcements. Okay. This is fine, but this is super unfortunate. I wasn't prepared for combat because this was so unlikely. I was thinking that I should have re-kitted, but I wanted to be able to use our hackware if I could. Geez. Okay, what do we want to do then? Do I step up here? I'm tempted to just get close to them. Either that or I back up to here, which means I get shot less while I reposition. It does mean that they're going to get closer to the garrison, but I think they're already in range, so that's probably not a non-factor here. Yeesh. I think we do swap out this gun first. Yeah, we gotta rip off some of this hackware, so probably put on the focal shield first. What's my coverage look like? Looks like Flak gun's getting beat up. On the weapon shielding. I want to get in yo face. Dude. I just took off hackware because I wanted to keep that one. You're gonna shoot it off like that. Dude, hunters are so good at that, aren't they? Alright, let's throw on the shield generator. We have a lot of damage resistance against these guys now with the focal shield and the shield gen. Alright, I'm definitely shooting past you. What's your integrity? 4? Alright, we're gonna shoot directly at you. And get a sweet gunsling. I'm gonna shoot past you. Alright, is there just one grunt? Is that the reinforcements? Those hunters weren't as bad as I thought they would be. Going up to 3 Flak guns was pretty nice. So if S7 is not on quarantine, we can leave through this garrison. Makes me wish I still had that dimensional node initializer that I dropped in that waste. Do we want more riff abilities at this point? I feel like we'd rather CRM. If we're going to try and do quarantine and S7. So with that in mind, I think I just seal this. It's too far to the entrance, like we'd do a lot of backtracking. What couplers you got though? Potential NC coupler? Yes! Exactly what I needed. A Swarmer Coupler. Swarmer Coupler is actually like a substitute for a launcher to fight Swarmers with. I didn't consider that. I think we grabbed that. I have a Scanalyzer up here. I should leave the system backup module on while I'm moving. Whew, Flackens are already taking a bit of a beating again. That's sentries being sentries, though. Could Scanalyze the Spectral Analyzer. I don't think it's worth moving up there, though. Let's just keep going. Mass 4, what is that, Stasis Gen? Don't care. Do we care? There's no cheeky Stasis Gen strats for this build, are there? I don't think so. As fun as it is keeping like melee bots just out of your range, I don't think we're going to take that. We got the Sigix corpses. Sorry guys, but I don't think I can give you all a proper burial. And this seems limited as well. Does that mean I can't put like a botnet or anything on this? No. Cryo cooling duct. This is an easy pop for us, right? Are we concerned about not being able to use recyclers for matter? Slightly, but I think I'd rather have nothing. No green bots. The real question is, do we break 2 of these if we get the opportunity? But we don't have to answer that yet. Watcher route hack is really valuable here. Do I take that over a potential future alert purge? I think we do. Oh, especially because I just got another NC coupler. Give me a good route, please. Alright, not bad, not bad. What is that blue machine interaction? Oh, okay, so this is a cryo cooling duct. So if you note up here, quarantine has a natural ambient temperature of -20. So that's like having a heat sink on at all time that gives you -20 for everyone on the level. And that's just kind of the theme with it being like a research oriented place. They have like cold storage, you know, experiments and stuff going on. If you break this, this goes away. Does that all happen in a second? I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. If you break one of these, every non-combat bot leaves the level. Well, except for watchers and operators, but all the green ones do. The most valuable part of that in the research branch is that the researchers leave, so you don't have to worry about them making it so you can't shoot near them. Because when researchers see you shooting, they call in reinforcements, and you become scanned, and you have to deal with a Q series. It's just bad stuff. If you blow up 2 of these, the ambient temperature goes up to plus 20 instead of 0. And then goes up actually plus 20 for every one you see. Which can just be like random depending on how the map gen is. There's no set number on them, and I don't know if you're really guaranteed to see any of them, but there's usually at least 2 somewhere on the map. It looks like there's another one here, to be honest. And if you do that, then all combat bots leave the level. And in their place, you get Quarantine Guard, which are specialized sentries that roam and have a cool kit. They have hyper-cooled linear accelerators, which are one of the cooler weapons in the game. They're basically linear accelerators that don't generate any heat, which is like one of the big downsides of kinetic cannons. And they also have a lot of really good cooling stuff if you're looking for... I don't know if they have experimental cooling systems, but they have good cooling systems and good cooling injectors. The treads are kind of mediocre. I think maybe... Do they even have experimental? I think they just have biometal medium. And since I see what looks like another cryo-cooling duct here, I'm wondering if we want that. I think we actually fight them pretty well because we have the armor integrity analyzer. They are pretty strong though. But if we do that, that means we don't have to fight any other combat bots on this floor. I think there's value in that. I'll take the Q guard. I believe it also eliminates program exterms and maybe assaults. Yeah, see, ambient heat levels plus 20, all non-combat units evacuate. Yeah, we basically trade one set of combat bots for another, but these combat bots you only fight solo because they roam alone. I mean, the way they roam, sometimes you run into 2 if you're like in the middle of fighting one. But I think we're probably pretty good versus them because of our armor integrity analyzer. And I'd rather fight them than like hunters and like other things that can give us trouble. So let's go for it. Why not? It gives us a lot more time to roam here, I think. See, this researcher is going to head to the exit now. Yeah, see, now we have ambient levels plus 20 and all combat units evacuate. Yeah, what's up with all these empty shells? What do we have here? Advanced heavy treads. I love those. Some more empty shells. We have alien artifact. Advanced core analyzer. Still too bad for me to bother taking. Is that the exit? Oh, I guess it is. That's pretty far away. It's actually the edge of the map already. The right edge. So we know where the exit is. So we should actually not go that way right now, because every combat bot is funneling up here. Are alien artifacts a factor in this run? There's no restriction due to the flat gun challenge, except for the weapon ones. So I'm not going to use like core stripper and stuff. But especially in S7, there's some really good alien artifacts we're going to want. And I do want to find, hopefully on this floor we have teleporters. I need teleporters to go to extended. Core analyzers seem okay considering how many projectiles are being launched. Yeah, but they do that rounding thing with the 50%, and I think you're right. I think they're okay. It's only 15% chance with the experimental one. I think they're pretty low priority, and we're still competing our utility slots for like weapon cyclers I don't have equipped and stuff like that. All right, we have direct terminal index and purge threat. I'm gonna take this purge threat. We get it again. Oh yes, yes, yes. One more. Oh. Oh, I don't have my advanced hacking suite anymore. I forgot about that. If I knew that, I would have not done that. And we lost our other hackware due to the system feedback. Whoops. I wouldn't have tried that if I remembered that we didn't have our hacking suite. Do they actually dispatch an investigation squad? I don't know if they will. There's large storage. I'm gonna take those while I have free inventory slots. How do you get to the top left of this map? There has to be a path up here. Otherwise, emergency access doors. But I think you need a direct path too, so there must be an opening through here. There's probably a corridor that runs along the top edge here. This will have the Sigix specimen up here. I'm looking at pathing right now, because every combat bot's trying to go here. I'm concerned about if there's a lot that are going to be funneling up here. You're looking at core analyzers, working on the simulator, it barely makes any difference in most situations. And yet coring immune bots are also immune, which makes it bad against the bosses too. Alright. Yeah, that's a combat bot. I think we wait for I guess there is an investigation coming. Siege up! What do I want to equip against you? What do I have equipped right now? Alright, we should put on armor. Or reflective plating. I think we want the weapon shielding for now. Our flat guns are still taking a lot of attrition, as much as I want to put on a weapon cycler. This is not a great place to fight, is it? And we are heating up. I think I take off the weapon shielding over the relay coupler, or I'm sorry, over the shield gen. To put on cooling. Oof. Am I supposed to take off this particle reactor too then? What did I lost my cooling system. This is rough. The plus 20 ambient isn't helping. Here come the quarantine guard. Alright, I need to drop my matter compressor. Dude, heat is just still building, and there's not much I can do about it. Okay, cooling system back on. I'm gonna wait a few turns. One more? Okay. Processor should really turn on automatically after being disabled. There's one. Oh, no, 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 no. What is this? What is this? Oh, God. Why is this happening? This is really bad. They don't see us yet, but the fact that there's 3 in this room tells me that 3 of these were coming down here to patrol for some weird reason. This isn't a big area to patrol. This one hasn't seen me yet either. Yikes. Well, we gotta reposition into, like, a room or something. The thing is, their weapons destroy walls, too. Oh, man. And they're sentry, so they just alerted everyone else here. Did they become the investigation squad? No, they shouldn't have. They got here fast, too. Like 35 turns or something? $32,407. How did they get here so fast? At 145 speed? Maybe that's shorter than it looks. Oh my god. This is terrible. So do I siege up here? I think I do just siege up here. If I hide into a room, they're just gonna break the walls. And then we're gonna be in the same situation where we're fighting a ton of guys at once. So... yeah, this guy looks like he got a... he left, which we're lucky, so it might just be these 3. We need to put on our, focal shield. Can I afford to take off my cooling system? I might be ripping off this NC coupler. So we're continuing the theme this run of getting punished in branches left and right. Alright. Let's work some magic here. God, they have so much integrity. This is gonna hurt. They're doing like 15 to 30 damage a hit. Oh, that 14 must have been to my treads, actually. Which get damage reduction in siege mode. So they're doing like 25 to 30 damage a hit. With already considering the shield gen and focal shield. The shield gen's gonna put me out of energy right now, and I'm already getting hot, so I think we need to throw in the cooling system. Yeah, exactly, Chet. Heat is definitely an issue at the moment. Dude, look at the loot pile. These guys are prototype bots, and they do have a ton of loot. This is all from one guy. I guess there's grunt loot here, too. Dude, look at these flak guns go! This is actually going a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, they just have advanced medium treads. Which we might need to use. 35 to 50 is a lot of damage. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of damage. Oh my god. It's nice that these guys... oh, do they not have armor? At least I can use their treads, kind of. Good news, MC won't get any loot from us. Yeah, our salvage is very low. Yeah, I thought they had sentry and medium. These guys somehow didn't drop any, though. Oh, here we go. We're standing on top of some. Alright, definitely gonna take that. Alright. I think these heavy treads come off. Actually, I might repair those. I have inventory space. I think I should grab some of these medium treads. Well, we have armored heavy or advanced heavy up there. I think we're going to be fine on treads. Maybe I do take 2 of these. I have the slots. We may as well. All right, replace the cooling system. I think we want their injectors. Oh, they have quantum reactors too, don't they? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, we can rebuild off of these guys pretty damn well. I think we'd rather be fighting those than anyone else. And I believe those are experimental matter compressors? Is that right? Advanced. Definitely gonna take a couple of those. And these should all be coolant injectors. And what is that? Oh yeah, they have thermal generators. Which is kind of a meme on these guys, because they're never gonna have surplus heat. I don't really know why they have those. Alright. Need more matter. That went okay. You need to test how high Q-Guard can live into sterilization. With or without their coolant injectors. Because once those go away, which will probably happen before they melt without them, right? I guess you consider it without those, right? They're going to wear out eventually, no matter what, before they burn with them. Coolant injectors are just so broken. And I think they have 2 each. So I think they really just have double advanced cooling systems, right? I don't know if they have any innate cooling. Oh, hello. I'm gonna fight this guy with the force field. Maybe that was the wrong move, because he tore through half my energy. I am heating up. One more volley. Yikes. Alright, we gotta move some things around here. Where's that coolant injector? Oh, there's another one. Hey, what up, Rank? Thank you for the subscription. 27 months. Holy shit. That is some incredible support. I appreciate it, dude. I don't think I'm interested in your amp for over $2,000. But if anyone's looking for an amp, I'll let them know. Are your wheels that expensive? Oof. My chat loves loves puns, don't they, BS Ben? The wheels are that expensive, dang. Oh yeah, you're getting into ultralight stuff for your bike packing, right? So that makes sense. You're getting some serious gear there. You always come and sub, talk for 5 minutes, and leave. After in 27 months, you still have no idea what's happening. Oh well, I appreciate the support and the quick chats for sure. If you ever do want to learn more about these games, you're always free to ask. I actually have a Cogmind beginner's guide getting rid. It's almost done, actually. Actually, the biggest hurdle I have now to releasing it is I need to learn how to make a website to host the dang thing. I'm taking a WordPress course right now, so hopefully in like 3 weeks, I can actually host my guide. That'll be a great resource for people like you. This isn't probably your style of game, though. I do other cool games. I might be streaming Hades tomorrow, which is probably something that you'd be able to know what's going on. Porius, bruh, I play this game and neither do I. That's awesome. HTML similar to HVAC, you'll ace it. Nah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I just actually need to do it. Yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. The bike packing sounds like a lot of fun, man. If I were... I'd be into that if... I wouldn't be, like, super into it. I'd like to do it, like, once, so I'd have to, like, rent a bike or something, I feel like. Alright. We just fight this guy from here, right? These guys aren't terrible when they're one-on-one. I feel like we're not... Was that guy even shooting us, actually? Oh, he was. The audio's bugged. That's right. Alright, I should equip one of these medium platings so that I can actually see how much armor they're giving us. Or they have left, how much integrity they have. Let's swap out this coolant injector for the advanced cooling system, which it looks like we have to leave these on permanently now. Alright, let's drop the matter compressor and take another advanced. 2 of those is plenty of matter, I think. Oh, another one, huh? Blow this guy out a bit. Oh my god, there's a lot of weapons, or cooling ducts here. We can make it really spicy in here if we wanted to. I don't think there's any reason to, but we could. Oh, you know what? If S7's here, maybe we melt Fortress. No, we probably can't get it quite that high. Aomi could just said 140 or something. Uh-oh. There's a guy outside of my range. Shooting at us. Focal shield needs to go back on. Stop shooting me, bruh. You surprisingly don't blow up. Ouch. Alright, let's fight him here. This kit looks okay, except I'm going to overheat very fast. But I'll leave the force field on until I run out of energy, which is going to be like 1 volley. Alright, let's just put on the advanced cooling system over the force field. These guys are a lot easier to avoid when you have sensors. They're pretty easy to walk around. Oh my god, why are there so many? I'm not used to there being this many. I feel like there's fewer. We're probably fighting most of the ones on the floor. It seems like a really weird research layout, so I think a lot of them are kind of getting funneled through this area. So hopefully once we do this, like the floor is clear. I don't think they replenish. Alright, I think we ditched the heavy armor. Lots of sentry and medium. He shot off our focal shield. I think we ditch these heavy... well, I want to repair these if I can. You know what? Heavy treads versus 2 advanced medium. The advanced medium might actually be better. These can't be sieged though, and we're using siege mode a lot. That's actually a big downside. Improved coolant injectors. Those experimental ones all over the floor? I don't think so. I think this is an upgrade over a particle charger, an integrity at least. Need to buy wheels, bags, and camping stuff. Heck yeah, dude. Decent cheap carbon wheels are like 1,200. Oof. Yeah, it's an expensive hobby. I've been wanting to go normal hiking for a while. I might plan something the first half of this year or something. Alright, so we lost all our hackware. I think a botnet is in order. Tracking Trojan. And how about zone layout? Nope. Double terminal room. How about index repair stations? No. There's core stripper. I think that has to be a quarantine guard. Yep. Ooh, subatomic replicator. I like. Dude, I'm actually really low on matter. Because I killed some guys at range and never picked up their stuff. Hopefully we can kill this guy. I'm actually going to wait for my accuracy. Okay, this is good enough. So we're getting 80 matter back on these guys. He took 3 volleys, which are 6 times 5, 30 matter each, about 90 matter. Just about breaking even. These guys have a ton of core integrity and treads and armor. So it's hard to make back your matter on them. These are terror bombs, right? Terror bombs are kind of good. Maybe? I don't know. Throw my system backup module back on. Let's dig through here. Is there a world that we keep core stripper as an excellent door opener. Probably not at 2 slots, right? It could be a lifesaver in command though. Or access, I mean. Definitely something to consider. Cool. Subatomic replicator identified. If you use a subatomic replicator, when there's nothing on the ground, it'll self-identify. So it's always worth doing that. Otherwise, you're going to identify this at a scanalyzer instead of something else that you actually want to know the identity of. Okay, I have a lot of junk in my inventory. Or do I? Spectral analyzer can go, I think. Micronuclear core is junk for sure. Let's grab a quantum reactor instead. I'm gonna grab another Centrium medium armor plating. I gotta stop using matter by switching parts. Do I take the core stripper for digging? I think it could really be a game saver just to get into command. Unless we find like a null cannon or something, we're gonna have trouble there. I think we really do want to take that. I guess I can ditch the variable charge gun if I take core stripper. Feels weird taking it when we can't use it against enemies. Yes, yes, yes. Give me all the matter. Alright, we're at 0% system corruption. I can slot this out for... What do I not have equipped right now? Probably want to put a force field on. You want to dig here? Okay, advanced heavy treads. Do I take those over these heavy treads or over the medium treads? I think we leave those on the ground actually until we come back to the exit. Dude, I wanted that terminal. Well. What are you? Phase redirector. That's pretty awesome on our build. This transfers any damage taken to any of our parts to our core. It stacks with force fields, so it's basically 25% damage mitigation. It's just signal interpreter. Those are actually kind of easy to get now that we have advanced salvage targeting computers. And there's only one more exit that we care about those with, which is going to be the branch exit to the next research map. I think that's an okay drop. Its terminal survived. Purge threat direct. Yes, please. Do it again? Nah. Huh. This is a... Are these dirt tiles here? Is this like an excavated room? Oh, hey Tread, surprised we're still on 1 power. I didn't start using advanced force field until this floor. It was pretty sustainable with the advanced, what was the other thing I was using? Did I drop it? Advanced shield generator I was using for a while. So 25% at a 1-to-4 ratio was pretty sustainable with 1 power slot, I think. I don't have a good read on how sustainable 1 power slot is with the advanced force field. Although the second I picked up an advanced force field, I said, now that we're seeing these, we need to evolve a 2nd power slot. So we're definitely aiming to do that. I've only really fought Q-Guard, and they burn through my energy quite quickly, but they're not normal enemies. What is this room? Just a really big machine explosion, I guess. What else do we want? This is a really good terminal for schematics if we want any. I'm feeling pretty good though. Most of the fabbing that we have left to do, we really need to keep fabbing flak guns. It's really hard right now to maintain their integrity. And speaking of which, maybe I can get an index repair station? Nope. Alright. Railgun. Launcher guidance. I don't know if I really have the matter to just be trying lots of things on. There's a repair station index. Still can't get it. Ah. Is that matter drive? That's intriguing. With matter drive, I can drop... We're actually committing a lot of resources to digging right now. I have a heavy plasma cannon. I had a variable charge gun. I have a particle charger. And I just dropped the variable charge gun for the core stripper for the sole use of digging. Just to get into command. I think the matter drive solves those problems pretty well for us. It's a little awkward to use the matter drive to get around sealed doors or sealed barriers to get into certain prefabs, which I guess now that we're in quarantine, testing doesn't have a prefab like that. So the only other one would be command. And in command, I think we can cut right through the middle of the thing. We might have to take an extra, like, a dangerous dig or something. I don't remember the exact layout. I think matter drive is pretty good here. It's a little awkward that it's taking utility slots, but we could probably swap it out for heavy armor plating, or maybe some of our combat utils. Improve util shielding, dig drive, force field, evasion utils, legs will be pretty good. Are you thinking about for A0? That's intriguing. Although legs are not great for flat guns. Well, I don't know. Actually, we talked about this earlier. Even without treads, some targeting computers actually offset the recoil flat guns, but then you still have to deal with the minus 15% targeting. You're at like a negative 30% deficit to start with flat guns. Oh, you're just talking in general, not for a flat gun build. Util shielding, dig drive, evasion utils, and like, yeah, I think that'll be really good actually. Treads have tough time making use of the matter drive due to siege mode now. If you have a lot of storage, you can restore between, which makes it work for them, but legs will be able to take a very good advantage of those. I totally agree with that. Alright, so I'm gonna drop Core Stripper now and stick to the matter drive. Let's do something like this for now. I'm gonna leave this on because I have a feeling we're gonna be digging a bit right away. I can ditch the plasma cannon now. And the particle charger. So that frees up a lot of slots for us, at the expense of the awkwardness that it takes to equip a 2-slot utility for digging. I think we can make it work. Okay, those terminals aren't useful anymore, I believe. Can't use gamma bomb arrays. Of course there's a freaking door there. Phase armor. I think we like phase armor. This doesn't dig through machines, right? No. Oh shoot. I need that plasma cannon for digging here then. Because flat guns can't dig through these machines. What do I ditch for phase armor? I definitely don't need 3 advanced weapon cyclers. Or at least I hope I won't. I do think I want to keep 2 of those. I think we're going to ditch the shield gen for the force fields. Do that for now. There's our repair station. Alright. Actually, Sentry's bigger than me. I don't think we're gonna get some weird reciprocal line of sight problems in this corner with them. Alright. Let's throw some armor on. Wait, no, I already have armor. I need other utilities. Force field and cooling, probably. I think I'm supposed to use a weapon cycler instead of 2 armor platings. Dude, what are you doing all the way up there? Is that the same guy? Hold up. Why are we are getting reciprocal line of sight issues. I thought we decided earlier that that was due to bot size, but sentries are large bots. This is so dumb. It's like one of my least favorite parts of the game. And siege mode just like emphasizes it so much. It is balancing for siege mode. Oh my god. I still didn't fix it. Reciprocal line of sight? False lobster. So we were in a position, and now he freaking moves. What an asshole. We're in a position where the enemy can shoot at us, but we can't shoot at the enemy. And I'm using treads, which are in siege mode, so I can't even move. No, we could both see each other fine. I really don't know the explanation. Not for this bot. No, we could see each other fine, and we were both in range of each other. But we clip the walls differently looking at each other. It's not mirrored. Yo, don't kill my armored tread. Okay, these are actually still high integrity. I want to repair those. God, matter is so problematic right now, too. Curious what algorithms Kiz is using there. He's probably written about it on his blog, actually. Or, actually, if you go into the roguelike dev subreddit, and there is probably a line of sight topic for their Saturday topics, or their bi-weekly topics. I'm sure he would talk about it there as well. That's where I would look if I was kind of curious. You can also just ask him. He's pretty open about that stuff. Yeah, field recycling unit would be excellent against these. The problem with these guys' treads is they have very high core integrity. So it's really hard to break even with matter and kinetics weapons against them. Even with the salvage sharding computer, I'm getting like, I think it was like 80 matter. There's another one. Alright. I'm just gonna siege up in the open here. It's our volley time. 282. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Our base without the weapon cycler is what? 375. What are these capped at now? Capped at 30. So this is essentially max, unless I wanted another slot for 5% faster. So yeah, they're dropping 80 matter. That must be max. Because I think I've been seeing that a lot. Most of them take 3 volleys from me, though, which is 90 matter with 6 flat guns. Or I only have 5 flat guns. So it's 75. We come out slightly ahead, as long as I'm not swapping utilities every time I fight them. You see, I've gotten tired at aiming past the enemy. It's less effective when they're not adjacent to you. Or like very close to you. And if they're at weird angles instead of a straight line, it's less effective, because then you're not... When they're in a straight line to you, you're aiming through the center of all the tiles. You might be aiming through like the edge of a tile if you're at like a weirder angle. So it's only for 45-degree angles and then orthogonal. Low gain, high nuisance. I agree with that, especially if you have like... I have like 80% hit chance with everything already. And you lose out on gunslinging too, so there's a lot of considerations. Alright, I think I need to fix my flak guns. Actually, hang on. Armored heavy treads are probably priority here. Actually, are they? We have a lot of treads. Let's try to get our flak guns back online. Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this. What do reinforcements do? We do get reinforcements, I think, right? Even with quarantine guard. Is this worth it? I wish I could see how many flak guns I had left. I feel like this is a worthwhile repair. I don't know, our integrity situation is pretty weird. I think we don't do that. Oh, here's this. That's good. We're gonna need some of these so I can get into extended. Oh, there's another one. Alright, well I can replace the plasma cannon. Dude, this plasma cannon we had for a long time. This is a pretty good digging weapon for rating 5. But we now have a Nova cannon. Okay, this is also security level 2. Guess we're gonna be dealing with some dudes. Probably not gonna be able to juke them easily. But I did get a flak gun. Like right here, I don't even want to swap in the matter drive. Because it's annoying too. Okay, do we take a dimensional node initializer for S7? We probably do, because we want to get to the right side of the map. And that's an excellent way to leave that map. It would also mean I kind of want 3 of these teleporters. Actually, ideally we take all the teleporters. They're really high value on a build like this. I want 2 for extended though. I need 1 to get into A0, and then I'm really concerned that attrition in A0 kills our flat guns before we can finish it. I think it's gonna be a little RNG dependent whether we can actually finish A0, so I want an escape in the form of a teleporter for that. So we need 2 for extended in my eyes, and then maybe another 1 plus a dimensional node for S7 would be kind of nice. Getting really close to ditching the drone bay. Actually, these decoy drones we probably want for Fortress. Okay, system backup module can go. I can ditch quantum reactor for now. I can ditch one of these cooling systems. What do I do with these large storage? Hover transition is looking less and less likely, which is kind of the reason I have these. Well, I have 1 to replace my beat up high cap, and I have another if we want to switch to hover. I just drop these full stop. I could just equip 1. I don't think we want to do that either, though. Lots of armor, force fields, and C coupler. Swarmer coupler is basically a launcher for my build that can't use launchers. Phase armor and redirector. Maybe we have too much armor if we have phase armor too. Yeah, you doubt Flax will last for A0 without redistribution. Yep, that's exactly my thoughts as well. I do have SR. Why? What are you thinking for SR? I don't really know what to use it on yet. Wait, I thought didn't I get SR? Did I leave it on the ground? No, here it is. Subatomic replicator. Double phase redirector. So that ends up giving you, what, 0.75 squared? Is it that high? Is that 43% phase redirection? It's pretty good. But phase redirectors are... They're like high coverage, kind of. And if you're redirecting that much, I think core becomes an issue. It's definitely intriguing. Phase armor feels like something you can SR if you get IRs. Phase armor is really good. Like, even if you don't use it to phase all the time, it's actually like the coverage on it. It's 1200, right? Or is it 900 for 2 slots? It's like the highest coverage of like pretty much any armor, except for maybe like Centurion Linked. Double redirector plus core regenerator is intriguing, I think. Although it still doesn't come out on top of IRs at a 1:8 ratio for IRs. IRs are like kind of busted. Let's see, do I end up dropping 2 more items here? You tend to just leave tellies as your only untagged AA. I was thinking about that. That's a good strategy. I wasn't sure if I would get into an awkward situation when I pick up a new one, and I'm not sure which one was the telly and which one was the new one, if like my thing auto sorts before I'm ready or something. Give me all them tellies. I think we don't need 2 matter compressors. Oh no, you sent the hunters? I'm tempted to just matter drive through here. I think I might have too much Sentry and Medium as well. I was eyeing that. Actually, we can fight hunters pretty well now. I forgot, I was kind of scared of them because they were really dangerous earlier in the run. We're actually decent at killing hunters at this point. Can I... How do I do this? I'm wasting a lot of matter here, switching items. I want to bait the hunters in here. That only worked for one of them, huh? Do I try to kill them on 4 flat guns instead of 5? No, I have enough matter to swap, right? What's unfortunate is I can't siege up here. That's fine, because I will do this, I guess. This guy I can siege again, so I'll probably die before I enter siege mode, though. Ooh, that was easy. That felt good. Yeah, we're getting a lot of matter from these guys, which is great to see. We almost want to call in more reinforcements for matter. Oh, man. Alright. I wonder if I swap out these heavy treads for advanced medium, now that both of these repair stations are spent. I think I need to. I need more prop integrity. I can't siege mode with these, unfortunately. Matter? Never been so happy to see Matter in the corner of a room. 5 mass prototype device? I have no idea what you could possibly be. Oh my god. Always a secret door. Right next to where you dig. Gravity, or a mass support util. There's CRM. Well, I did want to use CRM, but it feels like a bit of a waste now that I've like explored the entire map. I'm gonna want it for S7. And this will give us an alert purge before S7, so maybe I hold on to that until S7. We're probably gonna want to scanalyze it anyways. And it looks like S7 is not on this map. So that sounds good, and that means I can also use Riff on the next floor instead of wiping Riff with CRM. Which means now I wish I left this garrison open. But it's easy to say that in hindsight. It didn't make sense to leave it open when we were way back there. It does mean I want to pick up CRM. So to drop that, coolant injector is somewhat droppable, maybe? I don't know. I keep eyeing the decoy drone bay at this point in the game as something we can drop. Maybe I drop a telly. I don't need 4 of them. It could be good, though. You know what? We can easily drop more medium armor. Sentry medium. I forgot we had phase armor, which is going to help us a lot. We probably want to use phase armor a lot on the next floor, because I don't think I want to use phase armor on -1. We might end up having core issues. Ouch. And I ditched the system thing. Backup module. Core cannon. That's good for digging. I don't think we end up taking that over matter drive or anything, though. So if I go into siege mode, my medium treads get double coverage, but they don't get damage reduction. Which is awkward. But there's medium treads all over the damn place, so we don't really care right now. One integrity? That's too bad. It's just how it be sometime, though. Okay. We scan our prototype devices. I could ID the alien artifacts. We kind of want to hit CRM with that, but also if I plan on using CRM, then this is less valuable. If I can avoid using CRM, having a riff on -1 can be really good. Watch your routes and alert purges can go a long way on access if you're looking for something specific. I'd rather have hackware though. I don't know if we're gonna have hackware at this point in the game. Unless testing maybe has something decent. I guess advanced hackware isn't that uncommon at this point in the game. I don't know. Let's see what these prototype devices are. Thermal defense suite. Do I have any more? No, but there's another one on the ground. Thermal defense suite is kind of good. It's a lot of energy though. What's a good first roguelike? Played plenty of roguelites, but never an actual roguelike. I think my number one that I like to recommend is Golden Krone Hotel. It's very streamlined, so the mental like bandwidth that you have to use, like focusing on all these different systems that roguelikes tend to have, is very low. It doesn't have inventory or like equipment decisions or anything like that, but it still has those things. But they're kind of done automatically for you. It's hard to explain. I was gonna recommend Brogue as well, Treads. I agree with Brogue too. But Golden Krone Hotel is probably my number one. I think Brogue is great at it as well. Brogue is very simplified, has a simple UI. I think Brogue is an excellent starting point as well. Hard to go wrong with both of those. One thing to know about Brogue is the vanilla version on the website has a bug that makes the game a lot easier, so maybe that's fine. But there's a bug fixed version you can find, and also the community edition is pretty decent. And my YouTube that I just linked to also has a lot of Golden Krone Hotel videos and a Brogue one as well. And if you do have any other questions about those roguelikes, check out the Discord as well. People will be happy to recommend other ones for you if you figure out what you like, or help you with those specific ones. Yeah, I agree. I think so too, Treads. The vanilla bugs aren't really a problem for new players. Hey, since you're here and you're a bit of a Brogue expert, I was watching MTF yesterday, and it felt like he was getting a ton of allies. Was that Community Edition, or was that just variants? I don't... Because I thought Community Edition toned back the allies. So I don't know if that's normal in CE right now. I don't want to get onto a big tangent here, but I don't think I like, at least for me and Brogue right now, the level of allies that CE has. It did seem normal? Okay. Maybe it was just some variants or something. And I was tuning in and out, so it might have been at times where there were allies. Finding an ogre on like on level 3 just seems super strong. But if that's uncommon, that seems fine. I mean, finding like a war axe on -3 is pretty strong as well. Well, you can't use that right away, but there are a lot of other items that are pretty strong you can find early. I still have like less than like 10 games of Brogue under my belt. So I'm trying to... I want to learn vanilla more before I dip into the variants like CE that change game mechanics and balance a little bit. Do I often do staff focus builds? I have a few times. One of my first good builds was a staff build that built around poison a lot. I actually died of hunger on like level 26 or 25 after getting the amulet. So that was rough, but it was like a poison and it was using obstruction a lot. That was a pretty slow build, so it's not surprising. I don't know if I've had any other real staff heavy builds, but I do tend to use them in a lot of my runs. I like using stuff like obstruction and other stuff. Wizard build is a bit difficult without constant throwaway allies at the start. Oh, interesting. Poison one, then let allies kill the rest. That makes sense. I can see they support that pretty well. And yeah, if you don't have a lot of enchants in your stabs, it's hard to like lean on them too heavily. That's why I like Brogue though, because you don't really get specialized until around halfway through the game. So you're kind of using everything that's at your disposal, which is a really cool way to play a roguelike. Experimental's a power amp? Nah, we don't really care about that, do we? Not once we grow a second slot. It's definitely intriguing, though. Alright, looks like we're done with this room. We've actually full cleared. Do I want more medium treads? No, I do want these advanced heavies, though. Actually, we do want more medium. I wanted one siegeable tread, so I swapped these out. And then medium give me a lot more integrity than these heavy treads. These Tesla bombs are all over. How much integrity is on these still? 376? That's better than medium. And I don't need 5 of these either. So let's do this. Okay. Whoops. I wasn't supposed to take those off yet. Alright, so I just have mediums as backups until I find more heavy treads. Which looks like we'll be pretty good here. Early game is desperate survival if you want consistent wins, and later you specialize hard. Yeah, that's how my runs have been. And I haven't had many runs where you get a good weapon early. And I think a weapon really smooths out the early game. So I'm always get to the point where on D level 5 or 6 you start like running into ogres and you can't fight them one-on-one. Even like packs of vampire bats you can't really fight one-on-one. So you have to use like potions, or you can spend some darts but you run out of those eventually. Hopefully you found maybe like a wand or like a charm you can use. But I find myself having to get like really creative with potions and stuff in those cases, which is really interesting to me. And then you also have to balance your health. Like, do you want to fight this stuff that you can probably survive, but you end up with low health, and now you have to like heal or wait? You don't know if like food's going to be a problem, or do you just want to use a potion and make that problem go away really easily and not really spend any health? Like, health is like a really legitimate resource in Brogue, which is pretty interesting. There's matter down here that we want. Is there any other matter on the map? I think we've used all the matter. Searching is a big deal for beating ogres and vampire bats. Almost every trap helps. Awareness legit better than transference for beating those mobs. Interesting. Makes a lot of sense. Watching MTF's first run yesterday gave me a big appreciation for armor, in particular, I guess, early armor. I think he might have gotten punished for investing too much into the armor, but it's really nice being able to fight things that are really normally really annoying with their on-hit effects, like centipedes and toads, and being able to dodge them so much really made things easier. Nets and phantoms are a big reason to enchant armor. What do nets do? Like, do they affect your stats at all? Or is it just so you can like take hits while you try to struggle out of them? Or I guess they force you into more engagements at times too. "100% accuracy anyways on stuck enemies." Oh, so you use the nets against enemies? If you're stuck, do enemies get 100% accuracy against you? I assume that is reciprocal, huh? You think the player base really overestimates Mega Enchanting a weapon? That's probably accurate. That's probably the easiest way to play, I assume. I've been wanting to get into a run. Like, the next time I play, until I, like, do this, I really do just want to take the first big weapon I get and enchant it a lot. Or at least try to play around that. And that keeps not happening, because, like, I try to make good decisions and play around with what I'm given, and that hasn't really happened yet. But I want to learn how the game evolves when you do that. And likewise, I want to do other things, but that seems like a really easy way to get pretty far into the game. I mean, to be honest, I think I've gotten to the amulet in like 50% of my runs. I starved after one. One, I had a really strong telly build that would have won easily, so I decided just to go deeper to see what the deep levels are. And then I won another one with that health charm build, which was pretty cool. So I guess I shouldn't feel compelled to just take big weapons. But I haven't played a run like that yet, and I want to do that. I really want to try every kind of run and just see how they feel, so we'll see. I was planning on playing Brogue after the November NetHack tournament, but I started playing Zorbus is what I wanted to say. Due to the Zorbus tournament and them getting a channel on the Roguelikes Discord. And so people were asking me to play it because I had just before that done a blind playthrough on video, or YouTube. Blind playthrough video on YouTube. Alright, what are we evolving here? 1 power and either utility or weapon slot. I think we have a lot of utility slots we could get. And our weapons are doing pretty good right now, so yeah, let's do power utility here. All the way up to -2. We have been screwed on every branch imaginable through the game, except we just did pretty alright on quarantine. As we're getting ambushed by 4 Q-Guard at once. I forgot to grab a quantum reactor, which I meant to do for the power slot, but that's fine. We'll get particle reactors from sentries pretty easily here. Need utils for damage reduction. Yeah, we have a high need for util slots at the moment. Now that I'm out of quarantine with +20 heat, I can get rid of this cooling system, so that kind of frees up. And hopefully I can take off a storage unit at some point here soon. I just find storage very good for carrying things temporarily in research branches, in particular alien artifacts. So we might need storage again on S7. Yeah, I think we do want damage mitigation. Armor, force field. I'd love to get hackware back on so we can get through here and keep our alert low and stuff, but we'll see how that goes. But we're going on like 7.5 hours here, so I think we're going to call this stream here. You may have noticed I was stumbling over some of my my words at the end right there. It's time for me to get some food and get some rest. Holy crap, it's actually pretty late here. It's almost my bedtime. So thanks a bunch for hanging out, everyone. This was a lot of fun. This run, we almost like lost an extension. More due to running out of flat guns than anything else, but that was pretty brutal, and we rebuilt really well on the last floor. I think we're in pretty good shape. We definitely need to fab and repair stuff more, but I like where we're at right now. Research could be brutal to us, so hopefully we can get through this research floor without too much trouble. But I like where the shape we're in right now, and I'm having a ton of fun on this run so far. I think we're being moderately successful at the time being.